What is going on, guys? I'll kill that quick. Got the motor back up out of the engine bay here. Just kind of going through this harness. I'm probably not going to tear into it too much other than for the transmission if I end up going that route. But I was trying to see how much of it I would have to extend in order to pretty much just take this big main piece right here where it Y's in and just pretty much just lay it over so it goes into the firewall. That's pretty much all I'm doing right now. And then I'm gonna get my truck moved so I can get the tranny drug out again. And then I'm gonna bolt that on at least so I can get it in the truck and figure out how much of the firewall I gotta cut out, and then get the mounts done for that. But I'm gonna get back to this because it's a fucking joke. So yeah, we'll see y'all in a second. All right, I am back. I didn't show it, but I cut my firewall out here. That's what that is right there. I kept it as nice as I could rather than just hacking it out, so I could put it back in and just put like a little strip of metal in the space. I just screw it all back in case I gotta take it back out. But other than that, I got the motor in. It's just kind of hanging in there. The transmission's sitting on a jack. The header bolts are rusted all to hell, as most of them are that I have ever seen. This one broke. I barely touched it and it broke, so somebody tried to break it or tried to get it off. The backs on both sides are broke, so I am just spraying it with the old WD. Probably gonna take a couple days, unfortunately, but I got it sitting in here almost where I want it. I gotta cut out a little more back here. But with the forward-facing headers, they come kind of like up and out like this. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut any more out. But the width of the pulley down here is what I'm gonna move back still. So I am gonna have to figure out how to mount this in here. Shouldn't be too bad, really, but it's just hanging. It's super, super low. It will clear down here when I'm done with it, but yeah, like this side, it won't even fit in the frame. And I'm not gonna notch the frame up here. If I notch the frame, it's in the back for the lowering kit, and that's it. I do not have coronavirus. I just had a cough. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do now. I ended up pulling the harness all the way out. I didn't really want to. Cole had some questions on it. He figured it out. I pulled it out this morning. The AC stuff. I got a freaking mess in here. The AC stuff I'm probably just gonna cut out of it rather than de-pin it and all that nonsense. Ugh, Jesus Christ. But there's that. Now I have learned on these. This had the 4L60 in it. You're tipping upside down, but it had the 4L60 in it. So I learned that you can take 3 wires, de-pin 1, and swap the locations of 2 and put in a speed sensor on the 4L80 and it will work. So that's the route I'm going. As soon as I find a 4L80 that's, I don't know, a reasonable price. Other than that, to 180 my harness just completely back into flip it in the firewall. It is the alternator wire harness, I believe, is the only thing that has to get extended. And then you can literally just take your harness and go like this. But that's for stuff if you're not going to run the AC and stuff. It might reach on the other side, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to say. The starter wires will reach and all that stuff. So that is one way you can move the harness, or most of the harness and the computer inside the cab. I looked at that this morning when I got out here. Let's see. I got a shit ton of floor dry now. When I was separating that tranny from my small block, from the old motor there, it caught the dipstick and popped the dipstick out and made a huge freaking mess. And then both motors were full of antifreeze. They freaking leaked everywhere when I set them down, and that's how my day is going. So I got a little bit more to put down here. Probably gonna find some lunch. I'm getting pretty hungry, and then probably have to come back out and spray these. But in the meantime, I can slap up some motor mounts. Maybe, shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. I might go off the frame itself, like in here, up to the factory mounts. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to put a plate, and the motor mount is like back here, and mine are up here. But little by little, it's coming together. Gotta find a tranny. Find, what else do I need? That's pretty much it for now. After I get this, I put that tranny on so I can pick the motor up in the back, so I can set it how I need to set it, and then build the mounts, and then I can take it back out, and then it can stay out till I get another transmission, and then it can go back in and not come back out. I can build the transmission cross member, put the harness in it, put the wiring back in it. The truck itself, it's gonna have lights and a radio. I have decided. I'm not gonna take the windows out. I was debating it at one time because I skinned my doors. I'm not sure if I said it in the last video or not, but I decided I'm gonna keep the windows, but I did take the heater core and all that out, so I can run my pipes through here. It's gonna be hopefully an 8-point. I'm gonna pop it out the back of the cab somewhere into the bed, and then 4-point in the cab, and then I'm gonna tie in somewhere through here, then come out and do tubed front on it. So just something like this, nice, simple. Keep these stout, and then I'll put the cross in for the radiator here, and then after that, I should be able to get the body panels back on it and worry about the back, and then finish. I got to take this other door off so I can do the body work and paint it, but other than that, the front clip, I got one fender. I can't decide if I'm going to order a new one or just fix that one. It got dented pretty good, but it's a race truck. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. So I'm probably just going to finish cleaning that one up. I'm going to finish making my hood. That's going to be a 5-inch cowl hood. I don't know if you can see it way over there, but it's cut. How do I do this? Right there on that seam, and then on the other seam over there. So the reason I did it so big is because I've looked at aftermarket cowl hoods, and they're all like really short. It's like just the middle of the hood, and I wanted to be different, so I picked the outside body lines and I just hacked it up. If it don't work, I don't really care. I'll just go buy a new hood. They're like $100, $150. I don't really know, but they're not that expensive. They're everywhere, and I fuck what everybody else thinks. I like it. So I am going to wrap this up for now. I will check back in either tonight, tomorrow, a couple days. I don't know. The nice part is you guys don't have to sit around and wait with me till shit starts going on. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to wrap this video up. I don't really have a whole lot of exciting stuff going on until I can get those manifolds off. Stay tuned. I will be posting something every Sunday around 8 p.m. So check back, like, comment, subscribe. You know, the works. If there's something that you see that could be better, let me know. I'm all ears. You know, if somebody's got a better way of doing something, I would rather listen to that idea than to, you know, just kind of like wing it, I guess you could say. But, yeah. I think the episode 4, which would be the next one, is going to be either snapping every bolt off in the head or them coming out. So I'm super excited for that. I cannot wait. I'm sure they're going to break off, and I'm not excited for that, but I guess they would be off, and that is what I am asking of them. So, you know, life goes on. It's not the end of the world. But that'll be the next episode. The motor mounts. I should have a pretty good idea by the next episode. And then I can probably find some pipe out at the shop for the radiator supports in the bottom. And then from there, I don't really know. But stay tuned. There'll be more. The truck's, I don't know, not even close to done. I still got a full interior wiring, you know, all the works. I gotta get the box off still. So there's definitely gonna be a lot more work. I'm just gonna call it a day today for recording. I might go do some more stuff out there, but it wouldn't be anything too exciting, I'm sure. When I get ready to take the box off, that'll be a good video because yeah, I don't really have any help during the day unless it's on the weekends. So that could be very interesting. I did it one time before, and I ended up wrecking some stuff. So we'll see how it goes this time. I'm probably gonna have to, I don't know, lift it up off the ceiling or something, put some eye hooks in. I have no idea, but we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, that's all I got for you.